So here it is, my 1994 Mustang Convertible. It doesn't get driven very much during the summer, so I have to keep it on a maintenance charger to keep the battery up. I'm going to show you how to convert a Harbor Freight maintenance charger with alligator clips to a more convenient plug-in charger for your vehicle. So here's one of the maintenance chargers as they come from Harbor Freight. You just hook up the negative and the positive leads and then run the cord out and plug it in. The problem with that is you have to open the hood every time when you want to move the vehicle or do anything with the vehicle. You got to pay attention that you don't shut the cord in and short it out when you're shutting the hood. And the other thing is the way I'm going to have this hooked up is if you accidentally drive away, which I've done with the post mount alligator clips, you don't rip everything apart. It just comes unplugged when you're pulling it away. So it's kind of a safety thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is make one of these. And you can see I have a lot of them. They work really well. I've had them for years. Okay, going to cut these off. Put these back. One of these at the auto parts store. A couple bucks or $3 maybe, I don't know. So we want the exposed one on this end to be the positive. I'll put the shrink sleeving on before you do this. It's going to tin the leads. Make sure you put this on before you do this. So the yellow side is going to be the positive. Just going to lap solder these. Okay, I'm going to use a heat gun. You could use a lighter, some other heat source to shrink these down. this one over the top of both of these and shrink it. There we go. Here I already have the receptacle side installed in the vehicle. I have a 5 amp fuse on the high side. It should be as short as possible here. So if it shorts on this side, it blows the fuse and doesn't cause a fire. The negative side, they both come together and they go through the grill. They come out here. I have it secured, so this is tight. You just got to remember that the exposed one is the negative side, which is common with the chassis, the metal on the car, vehicle. And the unexposed one is the positive side, the hot side, high side, whatever you want to call it. And it's important you have them this way, so if things short, then it doesn't blow a fuse. Okay, since I already have a receptacle and previously installed in the vehicle, I'm going to show you how to make one. So it's going to be a lot like what we did on the other one. I'm just going to show you how to build it. I'm not actually going to build it since I already have one. So you have the positive side of the battery, eyelet going through the fuse holder, then you have your length of wire, whatever you need, and then into the plug, positive sides, negative side is the exposed side, and back to the negative side of the battery. So here it is here. You just hook that up. You want a short lead here just in case it shorts on this. You don't want it to short on this side of the fuse because that could cause a fire, so you want this as short as possible. Then the positive goes through, then you'll have your long lengths of wire. So then the positive will go through a long wire, go into the non-exposed side, because that's the positive side. You don't want that to touch ground. On this side, this is the ground side, so you don't care if it touches metal on the chassis. That's the negative side. So that goes back up through a length of wire and into an eyelet. So it's just like this. So as far as adding wire to the length you need, you can either go buy wire, or I had some old power cords laying around. It's okay to use this. You just don't want to use a smaller gauge wire than this. This is about 16 gauge. So is this. You just don't want to use something smaller. Something larger is okay. It's just sometimes it's tough to work with. So an old extension cord wire would work fine if you have it laying around. So here it is, the power side's plugged in, putting out 13.38 volts, which is perfect for battery maintenance charging. Okay, the red side, the exposed side, is positive, and the unexposed side is negative. It's okay to have this exposed on the power side, because if that shorts, it's current limited by this, and it won't start a fire or nothing. As opposed to on the car, this will be the negative side. Exposed will be the negative side. So here I have it hooked up to the vehicle, the meter, saying the battery voltage is 12.3. Down here, again, the negative side is the chassis side, which is the ground side, is the exposed side, the black. And on the red is the high side, plus side, it's non-exposed. So here we are under the hood. Here's the whole setup. Comes down, plugged in here, runs down under the carpet so I don't trip over it in the garage, and plugs into the outlet.